Okay, this is a new episode in my podcast, and you know the title already, but I'll say it. Fake celebrity interviews, not real, didn't happen, and other stuff. So basically, yeah, it's the main thing is the interview, fake interview. Okay, there's 5 sections, and this is the first section. The first section I call one joke, one story. So basically, I tell one joke. It's a joke that I make up, and I don't filter it. I just whatever's on the list, next on the list, I do it. If it's funny, if it's not funny, even if I don't think it's funny, I'm gonna still do it. And then the one story part is I did a show on at the Toronto Fringe Festival called "Stupid is Good," and so what I did was I wrote down stories of my life, little fun facts that I thought were interesting, and comments about stuff that I have, and I put it in a binder. I wrote it out, put it in a binder, and I made a show out of it. Plus, I did trivia. So I made a binder, and I'm redoing it here, and I'll tell one story. Okay, one joke is where I start. Okay, this is a joke. Okay. I wish I knew this when I was 16. It was, now that I'm older, I realized that when I was I was wrong when I was 16. So I wish I could tell my older self. I wish I could tell my younger 16-year-old self. I wish I could tell him one thing. I wish I could tell him that breast size doesn't matter. That's the joke. I told you they aren't good. It's just something I thought of, and I wrote it down, and then I'm telling it. Okay, one story. Okay, here we go. This is a stupid story in itself too. Okay, here we go. This is so dumb. Have you heard of a thing called a love triangle? It's usually when there are 3 people, right? Let's say 2 girls like the same guy. I don't think they should call it a triangle. It doesn't close the loop. It's not a true triangle. Okay, if a girl likes a guy, and that guy likes a different girl, and the different girl liked the first girl, that would be a true triangle. So, the girl would have to be gay for the other girl. The first situation is not a triangle, 2 girls liking one guy. I would call it more like an A-frame. A-frame love, I would call it. Where am I? I just lost my... That doesn't sound as good, but is more accurate. What would be more accurate is to call it chevron love. A chevron. Just a thought. People call things wrong all the time. Think of the blowjob. You are not actually blowing. It's really more like sucking. But you don't call it a suck job. Yeah, it's a blowjob, it's called. But you're not blowing. But anyways, okay, that's the story. Okay, end of that section. Moving on to the next section. Okay, this is the next section of the podcast. So basically, this is the main section because this is why I did the podcast in the first place. It's the fake celebrity interview. Whoa. So, I sit down. No, I don't sit down with a celebrity without it. There's no celebrity. And I ask them a question. I do a little interview. I don't do an interview. Okay, today's celebrity is LeBron James. Okay, let's get started. Hello, LeBron. How are you?
I can't complain about anything.
There must be something not going right in your life.
No, everything is okay. Okay, there is one thing on my mind. Not really important, but you asked, right?
What's wrong?
I ordered a Lamborghini last year and I don't know if you know this, but it takes a year for it to arrive. Well, they told me last week it's going to take an extra 6 months until I receive it.
Yeah, they were late delivering my Lamborghini too.
Really?
No, not really.
Oh, funny.
If that's your worst thing not going right in your life, then your life is pretty great.
Yeah, I know, but I really wanted to drive the car.
Do you collect cars?
No, I'm not a car guy. That's a white guy thing. No, I just bought it on a dare.
Someone dared you to buy a Lamborghini.
Yeah, my friend always jokes that I'm a millionaire or billionaire and I don't spend my money on just fun stuff, so he dared me to buy a Lamborghini.
I wish I had enough money to buy a Lamborghini on a dare.
You won't in your profession.
Are you joking?
No. Tell me who has made over $10 million as an interviewer.
Have you heard of a guy named Howard Stern? He's made easily over $500 million in his career as an interviewer. I think Joe Rogan has made a lot of money too. Don't forget about all the talk show hosts.
Talk show hosts don't count.
Why not? They are just glorified interviewers of celebrities.
Okay, you proved me wrong.
Is that why you got into basketball to make millions of dollars?
No,
You love the sport then.
no to that too.
You don't love basketball and you are the best ever at the sport?
When I put my mind on something, I must be the best. Fact.
Why did you put your mind on basketball if you didn't love it?
You know why?
Why?
It's because my mother.
She loved basketball and wanted you to play?
Basically, yeah. Funny thing is, she told me she hates basketball too.
It sounds like the only reason to play basketball is to make a lot of money and not for the love or even the like of the game.
It was a different time back then when I was growing up. A black man cannot get ahead in many career fields. Visibly, blacks were good at music and sports. I can't sing or play an instrument, but I can play sports. Basketball is a black sport, so my mom pushed me to play basketball. I'm not going to try to be the best athlete in hockey, right?
I see. Basketball is the right choice. That sounds a bit racist, but yeah, try to make a fortune in basketball. I get it. So you did it.
Yep, no doubt about it. I'm one of the best in the world.
You love your mom, don't you?
I love my mom with all my heart, more than anything in this world.
You didn't hate your mom for pushing you in sports?
Maybe at first, but I'm doing whatever my mom wants. That's a true statement.
So if she wanted you to be a doctor,
I would try to be a doctor.
that's a good son.
I told you I love my mom.
Well, I don't know what we are going to talk about. Your life seems mapped out. Your mom wanted you to to be a basketball star. You do what your mom wants and you do it. You become a basketball star and end of story. Did you hate practice?
No, loved it.
Did you have a tough coach you couldn't get along with?
All my coaches were great, taught me a lot.
We can't end the interview now. There's not enough content.
I don't know what to say. You're the interviewer. Think of something interesting to ask me.
Are you happily married?
Man, you suck at your job. I am happily married and have great kids.
Is there something that the public doesn't know about you?
I don't like talking about this, but since we have nothing else to talk about and you are struggling to make this interview interesting, I'll tell you something nobody knows about me.
You are secretly gay.
Shut up, no.
If you were, my career would blow up out of control.
I'm not gay.
Okay, what's this revelation?
You know what I would do? And You know, I would do anything my mom told me to do, which I did.
Yeah,
Well, I really didn't want to be a basketball player.
we covered that already. What did you want to become?
My true dream in life would have been to become an astronaut.
No way, really?
Yeah, I love science, but I didn't want to become some physicist in some lab. I wanted to walk on the moon. Wouldn't that be cool? I dreamed of being the first black man with a footprint on the moon.
That would have been cool, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, because my mom. I couldn't crush her dreams, and how could I be an astronaut? Basketball seemed more attainable, so I dribbled a ball.
You should have told your mom.
I would secretly study in my spare time, usually at night before I went to bed.
You should have told your mother.
No, no, it all worked out in the end. My math and science grades weren't good enough anyways. I wouldn't have become an astronaut. It's just a childish dream. Walking on the moon is super cool in my opinion.
They now have civilians going to space. It costs a lot of money, but you could pay for a trip into space.
My dream, or my old dream, isn't to go into space really. My dream is to set foot on the moon.
Maybe in the future you can be the first to set foot on Mars.
I never thought about that. Yeah, I could do that. I'm going to really think about that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Man, you really are a good son.
My mom knows best.
Okay, so I asked this of all my guests. What are you working on outside of playing basketball?
I have a dream. A big dream.
Let's hear it.
I want to start my own basketball league.
What? Like you want to own a basketball team?
No, I want to own a basketball league.
That's impossible. That would take like $10 billion.
I'm working on it.
Are you serious?
I wouldn't be talking about it if I wasn't.
You have a huge mountain to climb. Historically, new leagues don't do well. You would have to get people to stop watching NBA. Your league is identical to the NBA. Why would they switch?
I would do it differently, of course.
Please tell me, are you going to make up new rules for the game?
No, it's going to be the same rules.
Then why would they switch?
No new rules, but a new format.
It's going to fail.
I'm thinking we would have tournaments every weekend.
Oh, that would be different.
Traveling tournaments.
I could see that working.
It would start fairly small, and hopefully it will grow.
It's not really a league then, is it?
I guess I misspoke. Tournaments every week might be hard. Maybe a tournament every month?
Then a championship tournament at the end of the year?
I haven't worked it out. I'm thinking about not having an off season. The tournaments will run 3 weeks of the month. The first week is the rest period.
I still think you don't have enough money to run this business model.
The top teams will win prize money. It will all be sponsored.
No off season doesn't seem right.
The players are going to make millions of dollars. They shouldn't have an off season.
Well, good luck with your venture. Maybe it will change the face of sports.
It's a big project. It's my new dream.
You have big dreams. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sorry this interview wasn't longer, but there's no juice in LeBron James' life story. Okay, that's the interview. Yeah, sorry. It was a short one because what do I talk about? He was a kid. He played basketball as a kid. He went to high school, played basketball. He goes into the basketball league, NBA, and becomes a star. That's his story. There's nothing there. I guess I could have made some stuff up. Or done a better job. Okay, anyways, let's move on to the next section. Okay, this is the next section. I call it emails from the stars. So basically, a person asks me to ask the star. No, they don't ask me. A civilian asks a question to the star. So I send the question to the star and to the celebrity, and they send it back, and I read it to you. Okay, basically that's not what they do, but that's what happens. Okay, Bill H asked Will Smith, "What do you have to say for yourself for slapping Chris Rock?" Whoa. Oh. And Will Smith answers, "You want to go there? You want to go there? Chris Rock is an asshole. I'm just amazed that he hasn't been slapped before. He is a bitch. He went after my wife. This is not the first time he said disparaging remarks about my wife. I had enough, so I bitch slapped him. He is lucky that that's all I did. I was thinking of punching him with a closed fist, but I only slapped him. I'm not sorry I did it. I'm defending my wife. He joked about my wife, Jada, having a bald head. For your information, Jada has alopecia and loses her hair. Chris Rock crossed the line and paid the price. He is an idiot and people should stop going to his shows. He's not funny and preys on weaker people. That is all I want to talk about this. Due to this incident, I will be taking my name off the Oscars list. I will still accept the Oscar I won. I just won't be attending any events the Oscars hold for the time being. My last words are, it was just a slap, and this too will pass. Okay. He does not like Chris Rock. Will Smith does not like Chris Rock. Chris Rock's a comedian, right? This is what he does. So I'm on Chris Rock's side, basically. Okay, I do 2 emails in each podcast. I try to do. Okay, the next one. Yeller T asked Dakota Fanning. Oh, I don't know if you know who Dakota Fanning is, but I hope you do. You were a child actor with all kinds of promise. What happened? And Dakota Fanning answers, thank you, I guess. True, I was a child star. I had a great start. I was on Friends. I starred in a few movies, then it all fell apart. I couldn't get work. I grew out of childhood and nobody cared anymore. It's sad, but I'm not the first it happened to. It will happen to 90% of all child stars. I had a great time when I was young. So much fun. Now, not so much. I'm still trying. I just starred in a movie this year. I starred in a movie with Denzel Washington. That was super great. I had a small role in a Quentin Tarantino movie with star Brad Pitt. That was super great too. So looking back, I did some work. That is what it is now. I want to get work. Steady work. I don't have to star in the movie. I don't have to carry a movie. I just love to get work in the industry I love. I don't know if you know this, but my younger sister got into the business too. You might have heard of her? Elle Fanning? I don't know what to say. She is now a bigger star than I ever was. I'm glad for her, but a little part of me is jealous of her. When I'm older, I'm going to have to borrow money from her. Maybe I will have to crash at her mansion she will be living in. Some days I think my life sucks, but other days I see blessings all over the place. I want to keep working. I need to keep working. Okay. Wow. She worked with Brad Pitt and Quentin Tarantino and Denzel Washington. And she also starred in a movie recently. Like a horror movie. So she still has potential. But yeah. Okay. That's the end of this section. Moving on to the next section. Okay, this is the next section of the podcast. This is basically reading children's books backwards. Basically, I go from the back page and I read from the back page to the front. I don't read it backwards. I read it forwards, but from the back page. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the back page is some young girls and a boy, it looks like. Or maybe they're all girls. They have different outfits on. Okay. Here we go. I get the book from the library. After all, Lou loves an adventure. And she shows this young girl, dark-skinned girl. She's hugging a tree. She's climbing and hugging a tree with her cat. There's a little cat. And then here we go. Last one to the castle has to swim to the moat. She'll be back, maybe even tomorrow. And they're running to the play set, the apparatus, play apparatus. There's 4 kids running with the cat. And then the next page is not yet anyway. And the girl fell. They're up a tree. 2 kids are in a tree and 2 kids are below the tree. And it looked like one of the girls fell. One's a Chinese girl and 2 are dark girls and one's a white boy. Oh, here we go. Thud. She knew it. She can't climb. Are you okay? Somebody says from the tree. Meow. The cat meows. Oh, she fell from the tree. And then the next page is, huh? Just, huh, that's all. And she's trying to climb the tree. And the cat's looking at her. And here we go. Narg. Earth. She must be nearly there. She's trying to climb the tree. But the page before that, she hardly even got up at all. Okay, and the next page here. This pirate captain has faced some pretty scary things. Sea monsters, hurricanes, even a super bad brain freeze. And now, Captain Lou's skullbuckle is going to do the scariest thing of all. She's going to climb this tree. And she has a patch on her eye. And she's going to climb the tree. Oh. Okay, here we go. It's time for Captain Lou Skullbuckle to climb aboard. Okay. She's getting ready to climb. We're under attack. All hands on deck, this girl says, and she's on the tree hanging upside down. It's a call for help. Shiver me timbers. Those scallywags need a captain. And the girl, in the page before, she puts on her eye patch. She doesn't have the eye patch on. Okay, next page. Helicopter. Sadly, helicopters are hard to come by. She wants the helicopter into the tree, but it shows just like her imagination, trying to get. Anyways, maybe she can get up there without climbing. There must be lots of other ways to get up a tree. Trampoline. She tries a trampoline to jump up there, but it's not far enough. Pole vault. Shows her with a long pole. Okay. Meow. The cat's up on the tree. And she thinks, she didn't say it out loud, but she thinks, show off. She's kind of mad. Okay, now, the next page, it shows the cat climbing up tree. Oh, that does look pretty great. If only Lou could climb trees. And she kicks a rock. She's all sad. Oh, here we go. Arr! There's these 3 kids of hers, her friends. They're in the tree. The treasure is that way. I can see all the way to the North Pole from here. And he's looking through a tube of toilet paper. Not toilet paper, tissues. Paper towels. One of those rolls. The end rolls. They're up there. 2 girls and a guy. Unless that one guy is a girl. It's hard to tell. But Lou is not in the tree. We'll show you how. She wishes her friends would just leave her alone. She's fine down here. Besides, she doesn't even want to climb. What's so great about climbing trees anyway? She's all puffy. And the kids are getting ready. The other 3 friends are getting ready to climb the tree. I can't climb trees. I can't climb the tree, she says. Then the next, okay, here we go. There are so many reasons not to try. I stepped on a slug this morning. His funeral is in 5 minutes. I found out I'm a part fish and need water to survive. So if you'll excuse me, I'll be in a bathtub for the rest of my life. That asteroid is heading right for us. Run! My tummy hurts. I need to sit down. So that's all her excuses. And then there's this girl here in the tree, and she says, come up, ye landlubber. Lou tells them that her arm is sore. And anyway, the cat needs a walk. Also, she read once that you shouldn't climb so soon after eating. Okay, yeah. She's making excuses again. Oi, land ho! They're in the tree. Arr, matey! They're still up there. The kids are up there and she's still at the bottom with her cat. Oh, now she's at home. In Captain Lou Skullbuckle's opinion, the couch makes the fantastic pirate ship. But Mom disagrees. It's a beautiful day. Go outside and play with your friends. Fine. But her first mate is coming too. Her first mate is her kitten. Her cat. So she has to leave the house. Hold on. But her friends have made up their minds. Come on, Lou. Last one up has to walk the plank. They're running toward the tree. She'll be there in a minute. She just needs to change her shoes first. She's making excuses again. Lou suggests not up a tree game. She has like an astronaut's helmet on. Okay, and then here we go. It will be an adventure, says her friend. Lou loves adventures, but this adventure is up. She likes her adventures to be down. And there's nothing there. This is new. Lou has never climbed a tree before. Then the next page. Let's play pirates. Yeah, we just need a ship. Up there, the tree can be our ship. That's her friend saying that. And she's like, I don't know about that. Lou is pretty sure, I think it's Lou. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Lou is pretty sure she is going to be a deep sea diver when she grows up. Or a race car driver. Or maybe a pirate. And she's in a scuba diving gear, racing gear, and then a pirate's cap. A pirate's hat. Lou and her friends are brave adventurers. They run faster than airplanes. They build mighty fortresses. They rescue wild animals. And then they show little photos, little drawings of them running beside a plane, building forts out of mattresses. And then playing with the kitten. This is Lou. This is the young girl at the beginning of the... That's the beginning, first page. The Thing Lou Couldn't Do is what it's called. Written and illustrated by Ashley Spires. Okay. And then the dedication. For Mom and Dad, who always encouraged me to try. Okay. The Thing Lou Couldn't Do. And that's the end. Then the front page. Okay. That's the end of that section. On to the next section. Okay, this is the last section. This is my really stupid idea. So if you want to end watching the video or end the podcast now, then that's fine, because this is just an add-on feature that I thought of, so I'm doing it. So what it is, I call it Tik Tok Zero. So what I do is I scroll through TikTok on my phone, and I look for a video that has 0 likes or 0 comments. And then I stop, and if it has 0 likes, then I give it a like. And if it has 0 comments, then I have to comment on it. So what I do is, because I might not get to one, the last time I did it, there was none available. So I limited it to 5 minutes. Okay, let's start now. Okay. Movie nerd.
So make this note.
Jim Rohn.
Dreams and goals can become magnets.
Jim Rohn. A lot of my videos are inspirational and advice videos, because that's what I watch, and then the algorithm gives me all these videos.
The stronger this
Supercell. Commercial.
You want more peace in your life? You will be infinitely more peaceful.
Advice guy.
Decide not to waste any more time arguing with people who don't understand you.
Mark Aurelius says, you know what you
Mark Aurelius, Stoic. I watch Stoic.
Seems like an ordinary penguin, right? There's a species
This
of
guy, Ryan Holiday,
like this, when
he's like an
exposed
expert on
to
the
fire.
Stoics.
The idea is like you need it.
Do you know the rarest month to be born in?
No.
As we all know, everyone is unique, but some people are actually considered rare because like scientists were able to record like everyone that...
Okay. Well, this guy, he fixed old like mechanics. These like cast iron mechanical things.
It's not what happens.
Jim Rohn.
Your future. It's what you do about what happens.
Rohn, I keep saying it wrong. Jim Rohn.
Determines just
Did you know that foldable kayaks even existed?
Foldable
I
kayak
recently
commercial.
got the Oro kayak from Best Buy Canada. This particular model.
I promise you, life gets better when you let go
Collecting
of that
wisdom.
pressure of needing to be perfect.
Oh, Juicy J. I watched Clash Royale. I used to play it. I used to watch him a lot.
Andrea, welcome back.
Oh.
Good timing.
Yakuto Aramoto. I'm following him. He's on live right now, so there's no likes or comments. 7 comments. Game of Thrones game. It's a commercial.
Boys, today we're practicing for the 50th
Juicy J again.
I'd rather die drunk, broke at 34 and have people at a dinner table talk about me than live to be rich and sober at 90 and nobody remember who I was.
What's your name?
Whiplash. I don't know why they're showing it.
So you know I'm looking for players.
A clip. I don't know what that is. 4 comments.
What are you doing if you're not using Coinbase for crypto trading?
Crypto trading.
Anybody wants to play in the
Oh,
meantime?
I
live.
couldn't get sober. He told me not to give up hope, and he urged me to find my faith.
What's his name?
Didn't have to be
Robert Downey
anyone else's
Jr.
as
is
long as it was rooted
doing
in
an
forgiveness.
inspirational video.
And I couldn't get hired.
Commercial. Oh, Kate Micucci. I started following her about a month ago.
You've got enough in
Jim Rohn.
but not enough reasons. So see, reasons can change your life.
To the star of a reality show.
Bill Burr, I watch a lot of his videos.
Decided if Brett Michaels or Cyndi Lauper would make a better CEO for a company that doesn't exist. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He just reminded me like when I didn't read the book and I'm just winging it, you know? How you
let's talk about
Mel.
your 5-day gut reset protocol.
Mel Robbins.
Hey. What are we doing,
All right,
Dr. Sean?
If you say hi to the Amazon delivery driver and smile at them, say thank you to the barista and say a few nice words to them, say hi to the bus driver and smile at them, thank the postman, you are working on your happiness.
Here's a number to sleep on. You ready?
Neil deGrasse. Neil?
If a bus
Neil
drives
deGrasse
into a crowd of
Tyson.
Protesters, kills 10 people. That's world headlines for a day. It's national headlines for a week. It's local headlines for a month. Between 1939.
Oh, it's crashing. 4 minutes. 1 more minute.
1,000 humans were killed.
My network's crashing.
Per hour of every hour between 1939 and 1945. That doesn't happen today. Yes, we have war.
You also talk about
Mel.
this idea of versions of you.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I think we have to recognize that just like there's that version of yourself in the past that did something that makes you cringe, like you're no longer that person. Like the reason why you feel the way that you feel about what you went through in your past is because based off of what you know now, you would have made a different choice.
My biggest tip for traveling cheap is being flexible.
How do you cure a ginger?
Oh no. These comedians tell jokes to either them.
That's very funny. That is very
I
funny.
missed the joke.
I like that.
Let's watch. Go. It returns back to the beginning.
Oh no, I know. My laugh? Shit. Cheers.
They're trying to make each other laugh. I missed it. Here we go.
A ginger.
How do you cure a ginger?
Chemotherapy.
Oh, I don't get it really. I don't think it's that funny.
That is very funny.
Thanks.
I like that. You should tell that on screen.
Because they're a cancer, I guess.
I don't do jokes on stage.
Okay,
Oh no, I know.
that's it. It's been 5, almost 6 minutes now.
Shit.
Okay, well, the last 2 videos now I guess people are liking and commenting more than, or just videos that I'm getting are more popular. Because in the first 10 videos I did, I always got a comment or a like. It was all comments. But the last 2, I haven't been able to, there was none available. Okay, that's the end of the podcast. So that's the end. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and let's sign off. Remember, live your life and see what happens. Okay, later.